After having lost the first test at Leeds, India went into the Edgbaston test without their premier fast bowler Jasprit Bumrah. But the young side, led from the front by Shubman Gill, registered a historic victory. The captain himself started with 269 runs in the first innings, followed by 161 in the second. However, the man who stole the show on a flat track was a little-known, lanky right-arm pace bowler, Akash Deep. On day 4 of the Edgbaston test, England were facing a tall task. One built on Shubman Gill's stunning century, leaving the hosts needing over 600 runs to win. Chasing the total, the three Lions lost their openers for just 30 runs on the board, with Mohammad Siraj and Akash Deep striking early. Yet, for India, victory felt distant. After all, in the first innings, India had reduced England to 84 for 5 before the hosts clawed their way back. With world number 1 batter Joe Root still at the crease, Gill handed the ball to Akash Deep. What followed would change the course of the test and possibly Akash Deep's career. But before we tell you about his Edgbaston heroics, let's start from the very beginning. Akash Deep's journey started in Sasaram, a small village in Bihar. Cricket was never the plan, at least not for his father. Akash Deep left home on the pretext of finding a job, only to play in tennis ball competitions. His performances in the tennis ball tournaments ultimately paved the way for his red ball dream to come true. But just as his dream was taking shape, tragedy struck. He lost his father and older brother within the space of a few months. This forced him into a 3-year hiatus from cricket. Akash's personal tragedy was a setback, but not the end of the story. He moved to Kolkata and fought his way into the CAB Second Division League. And by 2019, he was wearing Bengal colours at the senior level across all formats. While playing for Bengal, Akash Deep met Mohammad Shami, who helped him improve his fitness and bowling long spells with more pace. 2023 was the turning point for Akash Deep. Playing for Bengal in the 2022-23 Ranji Trophy, he bagged 41 wickets in 10 matches. And soon enough, he was donning whites for India in a test match at Ranchi against England. He didn't stop there. In Australia, across 2 matches, he bagged 5 wickets and impressed many. Before the tour of England, Akash Deep was very excited to bowl with the Duke's ball. He was itching to have a crack at the English batters after hearing Jasprit Bumrah describe English conditions. But when he landed at Birmingham, he was in for a surprise. England prepared a flat track at Edgbaston. And during an interview with Chiteshwar Pujara, he joked,
"मेरे साथ धोखा हो गया. It is quite similar to the Indian surfaces and I know how to bowl on such pitches."
But his experience of bowling long spells in India proved handy, as he quickly made precise use of his probing angles to make life difficult for English batsmen, picking up 4 wickets in the first innings. Now, the all-important second innings, more precisely, the 10th over, Joe Root, still standing, England, still believing they can give India a run for their money. Akash Deep bowled a ball from wide of the crease. The red ball moved just enough at the last moment to beat Root's outside edge and crash into the stumps. The impact of the dismissal was such that Indian captain Shubman Gill said Akash Deep's spell gave India the confidence that they can win.
Yesterday, I think getting through the top order is never easy, and the spell of Akash Deep, how he got those 2 wickets kind of gave the confidence to everyone that we can win this test match. And when he came in this morning with, I think, ball hitting the cracks, yes, ball seaming, odd ball seaming, that's what really instilled the confidence in all of the players that yes, we can do it.
Meanwhile, India's bowling coach called it a dream delivery.
So that's a dream delivery. Top quality player Joe Root, and to dismiss him in that fashion, just shows the quality of Akash, what he can do. I think, he's also a guy like all of us. The more confidence you give him, it's almost like there's a little bit more energy behind the ball.
And if that wasn't enough, Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar himself called it the ball of the series. But Akash Deep's job is far from done. India now head to the iconic Lord's Cricket Ground. The home of cricket has its own quirks, especially the famous slope. Bowlers bowling from the opposite end get extra seam movement. This would make Akash Deep a big threat at the venue, given the discipline he showed during the Edgbaston test.
He is an attacking bowler that asks questions, bowling at the stumps a lot. And I think that's one of the golden rules here in England, is asking questions in the stump.
If Akash Deep can stick to a similar line and length, he could get his name on the Lord's Honour Board. Whether he can or not, only time will tell.